Still on justice for Mohbad. Well, like I informed you from different sources, that Cynthia Omonwo Adebanjo and our lawyer, having realized that Mohbad's father's so-called lawyer, a man who resides in the United Kingdom, but due to certain difficult situation, he cannot be present in Nigeria due to some rules and regulation that bars him from moving out of the United Kingdom, if you understand what I mean. This man got into justice for Mohbad because he had availed himself when the Yoruba agitation started. He availed himself and he made use of some legal knowledge that he had. This is the reason why certain people had suggested that this guy should be contacted. When he came in, he said, I'm going to do this pro bono. But the amount of money that the public donated to this guy is far much more than the money that he would have requested for if this was not pro bono, if this was not for free. Now, it has been established and it has been discovered that this man had liaised with Cynthia Omonwuwo. I'm talking about the UK lawyer. I'm not talking of Sanshitu, who is present in Nigeria, the man that goes for the inquest. The man abroad was, let's say, employed because of the need of certain tests that we felt would be better conducted abroad. That is the reason why this man was also brought into it. Like, okay, let's get someone who is outside of Nigeria. And if we need like DNA to be done, and we'll have a lawyer who will help us sort that out there. That is the reason why this man got on board. But when it was discovered that this man was in cahoots with the lawyer of Cynthia, and Cynthia, as per how DNA will be manipulated, this guy was vomited out and he started throwing tantrums and he started saying a lot of things. Immediately, this guy got dumped. That moment, let me say, that is what triggered Cynthia Omonwo to come out with a lawyer ranting all over social media, because they do not have someone that can be used to manipulate the public anymore. That guy, from what we heard, is from the same place that Cynthia's mother is from. So they have contacted each other like, hey, do this for us. After all, you don't have papers where you are. You are still waiting on the decision of the Home Office on your leave to remain or get out of our country. You are still waiting on the decision of the Home Office on your status. You need more money, mister. Let us do this deal. Let's sort this thing out as per DNA, and we all will be happy at the end of the day. So this guy was ready to manipulate. But thank God that this guy is out of the picture. Now, with all that Cynthia vomited at those media houses that she went to, well, just like the other update that I dropped, you saw evidences and a lot of things got dropped here and there. Now, there is more. And I want you to pay attention from the beginning to the end. This is fire for fire. Like and share, please. Let's get right into it.
Me so much. What happened about the neck was that when we got to Ikorodu, we were told there is no space to keep his body at the mortuary. And we don't want him buried that night. So a worker, please listen. So a worker there advised the family to pay for an ambulance and a coffin where we can keep him till morning. And the same ambulance would drive him down to the place of burial. Can you hear that? Darosha said the family, and Baba Mohbad said he was not there. Baba had gone. So who were the family that decided for them to get a coffin? Can you hear? The whole family agreed to the idea because the ambulance that took us to Ikorodu is complaining that they have to leave the same night back to the island. It was only his mom that was not present there that night. The only issue that brought me into this was that I paid for the arrangement of the coffin and the ambulance. I don't even know if the coffin was small. Can you, did you hear that? Ashana said in an interview with Arise TV that Baba Mohbad bought the coffin. And this is Darosha saying that he paid for the coffin. I've put this on my wall. I didn't put it on Instagram and I didn't put it on TikTok because Instagram calling occupy, so you can check it out. So can you all hear that now? Darosha paid for the coffin. Now Ashana said Baba Mohbad paid for the coffin. Reason for her lying, we don't understand yet. Emagbolo. I just paid. I don't even know it was a small coffin because it was late. I just paid and we all left to come back the next morning. But we hang around. Remember, Baba said it that they slept in an hotel. He confirmed it here. Hotel. Baba said it in his podcast yesterday on TikTok that they slept in a nearby hotel. He confirmed it here. He said, I just paid and we all left to come back the next morning. But we hung around because it was not safe leaving only him there. The whole family saw his body in the ambulance before leaving to the burial ground in the morning. And no one complained about his head or nothing. I didn't go close to ambulance because I'm in shock. So I don't know if his neck was bent until I saw it online. That saddened me. Did you understand that? So this is Darosha is Iya Mohbad's brother. Darosha confirmed that he bought the coffin and he put Mohbad in the coffin. Meanwhile, Ashana said that Baba Mohbad bought the coffin and Baba Mohbad purposely bought a small coffin to break Mohbad's neck in the coffin. That is it. Now, remember that Ashana said, and don't forget, Baba said it was only Iya Mohbad that is not there. Ashana was there when they put him in the coffin. Everybody was there. But Ashana lied as if she was not there. Yeah? That is not the point of contention. I am going to read what Perez Hospital put up there. Now, remember that day when they said Mohbad died of ear infection. Somebody came out. This is why I know that Iyabo Ojo had been planning Mohbad's death for a long time. And I accept the fact that Iyabo Ojo has a connection. She's one of the sole owners of Gist Lover. Now, before Perez put this update out, there was a rumor that was flying around that, you know, when they told us that Mohbad died, a guy which happens to be Darosha's friend, I can tell you that authoritatively. Darosha's friend made a voice note that, why will Mohbad die? I was in Perez Hospital when they brought Mohbad. Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. I saw him. The guy even said he posted, he took a picture with Mohbad. Darosha purposely said that because they wanted to confuse us. Immediately the boy put that update out. The boy sent it to Gist Lover. Gist Lover put that voice note out without investigating the proper truth. And inside that update, the guy said, I have the picture I took with Mohbad. I will put it out. Immediately somebody sent me that voice note. I came out, if you all can remember, I came out and said, disregard that voice note. It is a lie. Can you all remember? I said that voice note is a lie. I said, I want to, let us see the picture first before we can accept that Mohbad walked into Perez Hospital with his 2 legs. Not knowing that Mohbad was taken to Perez Hospital dead, brought in dead. But they wanted to confuse us. That was why that guy made that voice note and Gistlover pushed out the narrative. Now, let us read what Perez Hospital. So immediately, people started coming for Perez Hospital. They started attacking Perez, that it was Perez Hospital that killed Mohbad. So immediately, Perez Hospital quickly put out an update. Let me now read Perez Hospital update for you. Perez Hospital put this update on the 25th of September 2023. Perez Medicare Hospital, 40A, Castle Rock Avenue, off Jakonde Roundabout, Osapa, London, Lekki, Lagos. Yeah? Press statement. The attention of the management of Perez Medicare Hospital has been drawn to the misleading and fake information being circulated in some social media platforms that Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba, aka Mohbad, died in our medical facility. Don't forget that Ashana confirmed it on Arise TV that Mohbad died 20 minutes after he was taken to Perez Hospital. Don't forget that. Now, this is the hospital debunking that lie. We consider it patent to put on record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Loba was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team, they said lifeless body. They did not say a life body. But meanwhile, Ashana went on Arise TV to say that Mohbad was taken to the hospital 20 minutes after. I'm sorry about the break in transmission. Okay, yeah. Are you listening to me? Now, Edekimakalo, we consider it patent to put out the record that at about 4:30 p.m. on the 12th of September 2023, the lifeless body of Mr. Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba was brought to our medical facility, and our medical team immediately sprang into action. And after assessment, it was discovered that there was no sign of life, no central or peripheral pulse, no heartbeat, no recordable vital signs, and his pupils were fixed and dilated. On attempting CPR, rigor mortis, stiffening of some parts of the body in relation to death, was observed, and the person who brought him to our facility were informed that, they were informed that Ashana was there, Dawosha was there, Adura was there, Iyatunde was there. They were informed that it was a case of BID, brought in dead. Upon inquiry about the circumstances leading to the emergency, our team was informed that this disease was being treated at home by a nurse and that she administered injection on him. Our team thereafter advised that the body be taken to the nearest government hospital. Am I communicating? The doctor advised them that they should take Mohbad to the nearest government hospital. Yeah? Where he can be deposited in the morgue. Am I communicating? They said they should take Mohbad to the nearest hospital. Okay, increase the volume. The volume is high, Abi, of Perez. and the video of the medical facility circulating in the media space in which Mr. Ileriolu Aloba is seen alive and receiving treatment is not Perez Hospital. Yeah? We are compelled to issue this statement to set the record straight and correct the wrong and false information being circulated about Perez Medical Hospital. We urge everyone to desist from spreading fake information and be mindful of the sensitivity of this matter. While we express our condolence to the family and friends of the deceased, Mr. Ileriolu Aloba, we also lend our voice to the call of thorough investigation. Even the hospital said they should investigate thoroughly into the circumstances of his sudden death. Even the hospital advised a thorough investigation for the circumstances that led to Mohbad's death and why they were lying that Mohbad was brought into that hospital live. Now, let's continue. I just want to bring this in for you to know that why is Ashana lying, covering up what really happened on that night? Can you all see that the 3 interviews Ashana had granted, she had not for one day tell us what happened to Mohbad on that fateful night. She stated, and I quote, she said Mohbad had a very little injury, but in her interview, she called 2 nurses for a little injury. But the police made us to understand that Mohbad was bleeding profusely. So who is lying? Is it the police or is it Ashana? Let's continue and listen to Ashana's interview. Let's continue. 1 minute.
The local standing.
This is the Temu lawyer.
Because the man, when he was alive, he bought 2 land. He bought one in Liam's name. He bought one for himself. He bought for his father. Do you understand? So if he's...
Can you hear that? Now, please, I want you all to listen to me attentively. The lawyer said, and I quote, when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad bought 1 land for Papa Lolo, Omonuora. Mohbad bought 1 land for Omonuora, Omonu Nylon Bag, yeah? Mohbad bought 1 land for his father, and Mohbad bought 1 land for Ashana. Am I communicating? This is Mohbad that is coming from the trash. Mohbad is coming from the slum. Mohbad was born with a finger. He was not born with a silver spoon. Am I communicating? So the first money Mohbad will see in his life, it will be to buy a landed property for Omonuora, Omonu Nylon Bag. Yeah? Forgetting where he was coming from. Now, don't forget that Ashana is insisting that Baba Mohbad is after property. Now, the lawyer said, and I quote, he said Mohbad bought a landed property for Baba Mohbad. That was the land Baba decided to bury Mohbad. If Baba was so much into Mohbad's property, I'm asking you all a question. Will Baba allow them to bury Mohbad on that land? Because he doesn't need that land. Don't forget that the house they videoed Baba Mohbad struggled to build that house himself. It was not Mohbad that built that house for him. Mohbad just got him a land, according to this lawyer. And that was the land he wanted to bury Mohbad. Now, Mohbad that was coming from the slum, Mohbad Itomobi Yasheri, don't forget that Mohbad does not have an access to his account. Mohbad does not have an account. Until when Naira Marley called Mohbad's father and said, your son is with me. He has no account. I have been paying into Ashana's mother's account and Ashana's sister's account. Why is your son at 26 does not have an account? I cannot be paying into your son's in-laws accounts anymore. So don't forget that if the lawyer is now telling us they bought a land for Omonu Nylon Bag, it was Ashana that bought it for him. Mohbad ò tí tọ́jú ìyá ẹ̀. Ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. Baba, I'm sorry to say, ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe rí. When they showed us Baba, look at how wretched. Baba was living in penury. Baba was living from hand to mouth. He did not look after his father. Don't forget, 10 years, I know. See, mommy. It was this olórí burúkú ṣẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ́rì táyé ò yẹ. Níbi tẹ́gbẹ̀ tí ń náwó tó jẹ́ pójú ló ń ná ńbẹ̀. It was this same girl that came out and said, it was 10 years, I know. See, money. Ashana, come and talk. Tó o bá sọ̀rọ̀, màá gbé lábẹ́rẹ́ tó máa fi bọ́ta ṣe show. Ashana, olórí burúkú ọmọ, ó ṣorí gbígbẹ bí ẹja ìfọ́lọ́. 10 years, I know. See, mommy. Nínú jíjẹ, níjọ́ àìríjẹ, níjọ́ tẹ́bí ń pọmọ, níjọ́ tọ́mọ ń sunkún tí ò ríbi sùn. Baba said, and I quote, to the extent that he will back the children. They will be looking for what to eat. So that boy will now forget. The first person he will wait. The first person the Mohbad will remember is Omo Ale. Omo Ale. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Omo wọlé bàbá ṣọ́kú. Àkúkú bí sọ́ṣẹ́ radarada. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí gbogbo ẹbí túká. Ọmọ tó wọlé tí ìdààmú àìrójú ìráyè tó wọnú ilé. Ọmọ inú ọ̀rá. Ọmọ inú nylon bag. Tí Mohbad gangan fún ara ẹ̀ sọ pé, are you sure this boy is for me? You haven't told me who has this boy. Abẹ́ ti gbàgbé ni. Ọmọ yẹn ló máa wá lọ ra ilẹ̀ fún. Make it make sense. When the parents are living in penury. When the parents are living in penury. And look at this. Look at this stable lawyer confirming it. Let's continue. And don't forget, he did not give that land to Baba. He gave it to Baba to build a church on it. So that land was to build a church. It was not a gift for Baba. Because Baba ti kọ́lé nínú owó carpenter, owó kóló. Ó ti fi kọ́lé. Let's listen. Because I don't expect them to come to this platform or any of the TV platform to tell us all these nonsense talks. When they said she went to TV station to talk, I thought she went on TV station to tell us what killed Mohbad. In all the 3 interviews, they have not told us what led to them calling 2 nurses on the 11th of September 2023. Exactly. Why did they take the body home? If they had no intention, if they had no plans, why did they take the body home? The qualified doctor, professional, advised them to take the body to the general hospital. But instead of them to take the body to the general hospital, they took the body home. They took the body home. Do you know why they took the body home? That was when they came out to tell us that Mohbad cannot sign. Mohbad signed with thumbprint. They took Mohbad home to do all the necessary transfers, to do all the necessary, because Mohbad died. You did not call his father. You did not call the people that are close to him. The first person you called was a lawyer, Mohbad's solicitor, and Mohbad's alpha. Why? What were they doing there? Wọ́n ní your cool lawyer le kọ́kọ́ pè tí ó ń ṣe bàbá 80 something. God forbid. Tí bàbá ọkọ ya bá kú lọ́la, wọ́n lè kọ́kọ́ pè lawyer. Àwọn ọmọ bàbá, àwọn ìyàwó bàbá ló máa kọ́kọ́ pè. Lawyer will be later. Abeg gbọ́ mi. But the lawyer died. Mohbad died. The first person Ashana did was to call lawyer, to call Afa, to come and certify, to come and, to come and correct every loopholes before Baba comes. No TV station was there. No video was there to show us how people were coming to condolence, to sign condolence book. And yet, Ashana is telling me that she has no hand in Mohbad's demise. Ashana, if they investigate you and you have no hand, Emi Gongo, my hand that I'm follow up. Ashana. Mohbad's partner is Ashana. I think you are new. Mohbad's partner is Ashana. Ashana. Nile Yoba mean Oka. And Oka. And Toman Tarai. Yeah, that is the Yoba of Ashana. Oka. Oka. They call them Oka. Let's continue to listen. Let's listen. Yeah.
He's a bastard. He wouldn't have the mother in his house and the child as there. So all this thing went on. Said we now say you don't have the right. At the point our client came and told us that instead of fighting this thing, let me just have the DNA. And we said, forget about legality. We say we are doing all our objections. Yeah, let us do the DNA.
She decided to have the DNA done because they've had a plan with Eniyan Shoro, Baba's ex charge and bail lawyer, Eniyan Shoro. Because they've had a plan with him. That was why everything we decided to do, Eniyan Shoro is always turning it down. Eniyan Shoro confused Bodayo, but he so much entered Bodayo's head because they had a plan. Don't forget, Eniyan Shoro is from the same place as Ashana's mother. So they have already planned how the DNA is going to work. That was why she came out and said she's ready for a DNA. Now, I want you all to listen carefully. Immediately, we changed Baba's ex-charge and bail lawyer that has no resident permit to go to Nigeria, yet is treating an homicide case in Nigeria. Make it make sense. It's like Ogun is Ogun. Ogun tofi muye boda yo gan lolo fun ngba yin. Ogun tofi muye boda yo lolo fun. I kept on telling him then. I said, Bodayo, why do you want to employ this man? This man cannot travel to Nigeria. He is under asylum. He's an asylum seeker. Yet you gave him a very big homicide case that even the police refused to unravel for us. But he kept on telling me unnecessary stories. I like what is happening to Bodayo now. But because if he had listened to me, we will not find ourselves here. But thank God for stopping Corona inquest. Atori Koshin Kololong. Don't stop Corona inquest. Ba la she fe tete mo lori buruku eniyan Shoro that she fe yokuro. We would have gone into that inquest and they will come back and tell us no case to answer. He was so adamant. I'm not changing him. I'm not changing. And even when I told Baba said, I want to see evidence. And I love Mommy Rich Grace that day. Mommy Rich Grace came up that line and said, Baba, evidence will ferry. To ba je pe yin le sanwó fún ènìyàn Ṣòro. Ṣé ma ní kó má wá sí Naija kó jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn. And let me tell you something. Before they employed him, we cannot really blame Monkwayo. Before they took him on the justice for Mohbad, they asked him, when are you going to go to Nigeria? He said, I will go. Oh no, Shakin Shebioga. My workers, let them handle it. I will go in sometime. What is this guy's name? Gurexi is always asking, Oga, when are you going to go? They gave him 3 million to write to all embassies. To write to all embassies that this is what is happening. That is when I was putting 2 and 2 together. He collected the money. He did not write any embassy. It was that lady in America that now started sending emails to embassies because he happens to work in a very high-profile place in America. After they gave him money to write embassies, he messed up a lot of things. He messed up. That was why I insisted that he's leaving. And Olori Burukwe, when he now sent a letter to Baba, can I shock you? That Olori Burukwe Eniyan Ṣòro, enteyon ma Ṣòro fún láyé tó ma fi kú. Olori Burukwe is the only solicitor that I see online that is not using his face. Bíbélì ní tí wọ́n bá ṣe dáadáa kí ó ráyà. If you are truthful with yourself, if you are a real solicitor, won't you bring out your real face? Won't you use your own platform to advocate for justice? You will be using fake profile. Him and Ashana, they exchange profiles. Him and Ashana, I don't know who have the highest fake profile. Am I communicating? Very artless. He has been promised. That is why he's always talking with enemies. Look at them. Whenever we make something secret within the justice from bad, we will hear it from the opposite supporters. Feeding them. Olori buku. I want to let's continue. But we thank God. Atori Nkoshe Nkololon. On va forward àwọn shira wọn. Bankole and shit. Àwọn yẹn lọ dá justice inquest dúró. Asholom, God knows what he's doing for the inquest to be stopped. Because God doesn't want our efforts to be wasted. Let's continue. Let's listen to the Temu lawyer.
The DNA, Baba has run away since that time. We have written like 4 letters to his lawyers.
You see? He said when they requested for DNA, Baba Mohbad has gone away. Let me tell you something. I don't follow lies. If Baba Mohbad is doing something that is wrong, trust me to come out and drag him. They were giving Baba conditions. They told Eniyan Shoro that, let me not shock you. Do you know that Baba don't even know about the DNA? Baba told Eniyan Shoro that we wanted the DNA. Eniyan Shoro went to meet with this Olori Buku Temu lawyer. They concluded, Eniyan Shoro just called Baba that day. Baba, the DNA is going to be done. I'm going to meet Ashana's lawyer tomorrow. They didn't carry Baba along. Eniyan Shoro now came back after 2 days and told Baba that, Baba, yes, we have decided to do the DNA. One is going to be done. The same place Ashana went to have secret DNA. That is the same one of the place Eniyan Shoro want to go and have the DNA done. Number 1. Number 2, Eniyan Shoro now told Baba that if the DNA comes back, Baba is not allowed to talk to the public. Baba is not allowed to speak out to the public. That was when Baba said, no. The public want to know what killed Mohbad. The same way I want to know what killed my son. The public needs to know. Why will DNA come back and you will tell me the public should not know? That was the condition Eniyan Shoro and Ashana's lawyer gave Baba. That was why Baba refused the DNA. That was why we came back to solicit for money that the DNA will be done abroad. Eniyan Shoro concluded with Ashana's lawyer. That was why Ashana was comfortable. Let Eniyan Shoro come out and face me. Let us have a live chat. Eniyan Shoro, come out and tell me I'm lying. Baba might not be really educated, but let me tell you something about that man. He's very intelligent. Baba is not daft. He might be listening to you. He might say, yes, yes, sir. But he's very intelligent. His IQ is top-notch. Am I communicating? Baba didn't know anything about it. It was when Eniyan Shoro told Baba the condition, Baba refused. Now look at what they are saying. They said Baba has been running away from DNA. Let me shock you all. Why is it that immediately we removed Eniyan Shoro from justice? That is when Ashana started coming out and ranting on lies. Ranting on lies. Why can't she leave the judgment for the court? Corona inquest had started. Why granting interviews? She's scared now because the key person they put into that Eniyan Shoro, which is Eniyan Shoro, they've taken him out. So she wants to fight the battle herself. She wants to face the world herself with lies. Kàkà kílẹ̀ kú ilẹ̀ aṣá ló fẹ́ fi ṣe. Kò dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ibì kan lèèyàn kan ti máa ń bá ibì kan. Let's continue.
Let us do this DNA. We are ready. Since that time, he has not mentioned DNA. The next thing we hear is that we wrote to his lawyer. They wrote back and said, we are no longer his lawyer for the DNA thing. And Baba went on here to say, oh, I have debriefed my lawyers. They are not trustworthy. I'm bringing in another lawyer. Meanwhile, there was a judgment of God.
Baba did not bring in another lawyer. Can you see? Can you see what is paining them? Immediately, Baba discovered some misconduct from Eniyan Shoro. Baba disconnected with him. Baba told him he doesn't want him anymore. Immediately, Baba told him he doesn't want him anymore. Eniyan Shoro wrote them, secretly, and told them they should write a letter to him. So when they wrote a letter to him, to Eniyan Shoro, that we are ready for DNA, Eniyan Shoro said, I am not their lawyer again. That is what this one is talking about now. Even if Eniyan Shoro was not Baba's lawyer, we still have Sam Shitu. But mind you, Sam Shitu was not the one handling the DNA because Eniyan Shoro had started handling the DNA before we brought in Sam Shitu. Look at the lies. 2 lambs and one cow. Kì í tán tó ti tán fún ẹni tó ti tán fún ó ṣorí gbígbẹ bí ìgbà tó bò bá pa mórí ọmọ ẹ mọ̀ tóbìnrin bá fẹ́ bímọ tí òbò bá pa mórí ọmọ bó ṣe rí nìyẹn ó ṣẹnu gúngùn bí ẹnugùn Rangers kì í tán tó ti tán fún ẹ̀yin tó ti tán fún ti pẹ́ gbogbo wọn náà ló tẹ̀ ló ṣe. Ìràwọ̀ wọn fi ń kọ́lé ni wọ́n fi ń ra mọ́tò àwọn olórí burúkú ẹ má lọ yẹra yín wò. Àwọn ni Ramoni Ìlọrin àwọn ló ń torí èèyàn fún wọn á gún lọ́ṣẹ wọn á pò mọ́mi wọn á pò mọ́ṣẹ. Am I communicating? Ẹmọ Enugu Rangers olórí burúkú ẹni tó ti tán fún tó lóhùn kì í tán ìwọ tí ò sí nǹkan kan nulẹ̀ ẹ mọ́ ó lóhùn kì í tán. Àwọn olórí burúkú dátidàti ẹwọ ọjọ́ tí Bíọ́lá kí ló kọ ọmọ Bíọ́lá yẹn èyí Bíọ́lá tó ṣojú pẹrẹsẹ bí ayọ̀ tí ìyá rẹ̀ mi máa fi ń tolé nígbà yí ẹ̀ Bíọ́lá kí ló ń jẹ́ Bíọ́lá Adébáyọ̀ ìjọ tí Ìyábọ̀ ti wọnú ibi tó ti ń ṣe question and answer ìjọ ni mo ti mẹ́pa yí ó ti tán fún ayé ẹ̀ ó ti padà síbi tó ti ń ta gàrí àti rẹ̀ sínsìn òun àti àǹtí Táwà wọ́n ti di colleague ìgbà tó yẹ pé máa rò tọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ ní sọ fọlọ́run ẹni tó ti tọ́ fún tó lóhùn kì í tán àwọn olóṣì ọmọ lòbó ẹ̀pọ̀ Lamborghini yẹn ẹ lè ráwọn ọmọ ní tíátà kó bò wọn pọ̀ nǹkankan bí kó bò wọn pọ̀ Caro White bí kó bò wọn pọ̀ Tura bí kó bò wọn pọ̀ Crusade ni bí kó máa cross fork kó máa dọ́kọ lọ́kọ àwọn olórí burúkú ó bò wọn ò pọ̀ nǹkan rere rí ó bò wọn ọmọ kan lòbó ẹ̀pọ̀ Lamborghini yẹn lòbó ẹ̀pọ̀ Patek olórí burúkú àwọn ọmọ ní tíátà òbó wọn pọ̀ nǹkan gidi bí kóbò wọn pọ̀ kọ́ lọ́dún ọkọ̀ lọ́kọ̀ kọ́ fọ́kọ́ lọ́kọ̀ ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn ìgbésí ayé wọn ò fògo fọ́nà àwọn ọmọ Igbo they have doings mi support ìṣìná gbogbo yẹn mọ̀ mi fún yẹn but òbò tó bá pọ̀ nǹkan tó da ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé pọ̀ nǹkan tó da ẹ lọ àwọn ọmọ ní tíátà ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo accident wọn látòkè délẹ̀ òbò wọn ò fògo fọ́nà òbò wọn ò pọ̀ nǹkan rere. Àwọn olórí burúkú wọn dó wọn náà rí bá ti sí ọ̀rọ̀ náà gbégbà ojú kan náà bí omi adágún gbogbo wọn rí yàmàyàmà abájọ tí Bobrisky tó rọ́bìṣì gbogbo wọn olórí burúkú ni wọn ó ní bàbá pè wọn sí pati àfikún wa jẹ kọ́ wa mu tẹ́kọ̀bọ̀ wọn níná ẹmú kan jáde ni wọn tó bò wọn tó pọ̀ ilé Lẹ́kì àwọn olóṣì jàtijàti àfikún bóra bí kan bóra kan dolú ọmọ kọjọ mo ní mọ́tò kọjọ kọlọkọ nǹkan tó bò wọn máa ń pọ̀ láyé wọn nìyẹn àwọn olóṣì àwọn olórí burúkú wọn ò ní lọ síwájú wọn ganu sóko olóko ni wọn ganu sóko ọlọkọ ni wọn ganu ní wọn ganu sí túrà wọn sọra wọn di túrà ambassador ẹ jẹ́ máa kà lọ èmi náà mọ̀ pé mo nice ẹ má worry ẹ jẹ́ kí n fa òun yẹn tí èmi náà mọ̀ pé mo nice ẹ jẹ́ kí n fa sílẹ̀ àwọn olóṣì apá gbogbo yín ni bí ọlá yẹn mo wá rí fídíò ẹ̀ lẹ́nìí tó ń ta rẹsì tó ń ta ṣáwá ìwọ tí mo láìkì tẹ́lẹ̀ ìjọ tó ti gbé àṣàdà wọnú tó ti gbé àṣàdà wò lọ ṣe interview bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì ìwọ mọ ẹpẹ́ sí òsì méjì lónìí wọ́n ní ìyá èèyàn ya wèrè wọ́n fokùn ajáde mọ́lẹ̀ ó rò bí kékeré ni ìwọ mọ ẹpẹ́ kò sí bí wò lè ṣe lè san ó yìí mo máa ṣẹ́jú nu ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ni. ẹ jẹ́ a máa gbọ́ lọ.
No, out of 100%, the cliche justice for Mohbad is justice for their pocket. I can tell you more than 90% of these people shouting justice for pocket for their.
ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè ṣé ń gbọ́ sínwí ènìyàn only 90% of people fighting for justice for Mohbad they are fighting for their pocket. ṣé ká dálẹ̀ ká tún ṣá ẹ̀ka iye àwọn tó ń fight for pocket lọ́dọ̀ àwọn bàbá bíyá 1 out of 10 ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ olùlẹ̀ nation ṣé ká go back to memory lane ni àṣàna olórí burúkú yìí orí justice for Mohbad ló ti dáwó mọ́tò fún orí justice for Mohbad ló ti dáwó oorun fún bó ti jẹ́ pé kò dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó dáwó fún olórí burúkú yìí ó wá lanu ẹ̀ gbàgàgbàgà ẹnu ẹ̀ dàbí ìgbà tó bá gbé igbá arú síbẹ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ dàbí ìgbà tó bá ṣí latrine sílẹ̀ ẹ wo bó ṣe rí tẹ́mú lọ́yà ẹ wo white shirt ẹ̀ white yẹn ó ti kóbó bó ṣe pé tẹ́ bá máa wo bàtẹ̀ bó ṣe kéno quality soap ni tẹ́ bá máa wo sàlẹ̀ nǹkan tó wọ̀ yẹn kéno quality soap bí ẹnu ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí bí bàtà kéno ni ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
For Mohbad on social media, they are fighting for their point because of the rush. They bring all sorts of lies, they fabricate news just for them.
Okay, let's assume we bring a lot of lies. Accepted. As a lawyer, do you have to talk about that? As a lawyer that has focus. No, tell me now, me check but my daddy me wele. Have you ever seen even the lawyers, the baristas that are working for San Wahab? Have you ever seen them going online and talking gibberish? Let's assume, okay, we are lying. Do you have to emphasize on that? They brought you here to come and tell us what's by Mohbad. You are coming here and talking about people milking Mohbad. We are the people. The number one person milking Mohbad is Baba Korede. Akorede me. I'm coming for you. Ofemu mi ni. Ìwọ tó fẹ́ mú. Ọ̀sẹ̀kọ́ ló tún padà lọ seko. Olórí burúkú. Tó bá déyàn dọ̀tí láyé, Baba Korede ló dọ̀tí jù. A máa rùn, a máa làágùn. Kò ṣàṣeyọrí rí láyé ẹ̀. Kò ṣàṣeyọrí rí. If inconclusive was a person, Baba Korede ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Them to have followership on their program and all that. And some of them immediately they do. Before you know it, they will delete it all and you will not see it again. But they will have gotten what they want. So this is.
Oh, ní kúre lọ́yà tẹ́mù. Tó bá rí pé wọ́n delete fídíò kan lórí wọ́ọ̀lù mi, mo pé Facebook ló mú wálẹ̀, àwọn àṣànà ló flag ẹ̀. Lọ́yà tẹ́mù, ikú pa ẹ́, kókó gbá lẹ́nu ìyá ẹ̀, èmi. Àìtó eyín kálà ń fọwọ́ bò, eyín àkàkà tán ìjà ló ń dálẹ̀. I would rather not make a video than make a video and bring it down. Gbàgbé òṣì. Ìgbà tó pọlọ́pàá tó pé gbogbo ẹ̀rọ tọ́lọ́pàá wá bá mi ìyẹn ò sọ pé kí n mú fídíò wálẹ̀. Inconclusive NGO. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá gbọ́ lọ.
This is justice.
I want to even ask in the first place, what was your relationship with your father-in-law like, and what triggered this reaction?
We had a very good relationship. Like how.
Let me quickly come in. Can you all see that they've given them a question to ask? Can you all notice that it's the same pattern of question all the 3 TV stations asked? Chud, ojú yẹn dàbí ìdí, ó dàbí buttock, ó dàbí ẹ̀yìn ìdí. Ẹ wo Chud, the same question, relationship with father, ni. Arise, the same question, ni. Auntie, tó ń wọ́n dàbí ohun ọkùnrin. She is a he. Beyond transgender látọkùnrin sóbìnrin. gbogbo obìnrin ló ní sexy voice, bedroom voice. Ohun àǹtí lórí Arise TV, ó dàbí ohun ọkùnrin ni. She is a he. Ọkùnrin tó di obìnrin. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Our relationship was, it was like a father figure in my life. We had a very, very cordial relationship. Like, he was the one that made, the marriage, because I was married to my husband legally. He was the one that made marriage.
Excuse me, does this lady knows the meaning of legally? Traditional marriage is not a legal marriage. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ṣègbéyàwó, I'm telling you this now. Please, know this and know peace. Unless you don't want to go outside the box, you don't want to travel abroad, go to any of the embassies. You cannot take a traditional certificate. You cannot take an introduction certificate to the embassy to get a visa. Know that and know peace. For you to know that they think with their backside. Backside. They think with their backside. Can you imagine Ashana lying publicly? Yes. Only you know we are married legally. Traditionally, you call us legally. Introduction to she. To get fila, leri o gegele. Temu fila. Temu apete ya jebu to finta pomo lọ́jà Òyìnbó. Temu apete te dele baba lórí. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ tí tó dá fila dúró. Fila yóò bá bo baba lójú ni. Fila yóò bá bo baba lójú ni. Ó wá jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn. Ó ní we are married legally. Are we fools? Are we blind? Are we dumb? We all can see you had a six people sitting. Baba went for introduction. But eso baba di oge fila reli oge gele. Ebu fila egbele baba lórí. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ títí ó jẹ́ kí fila bo baba lójú. Ṣé irú ìgbéyàwó lórí burúkú yẹn lọ́mọ ń pè ní legal? Legal. Ṣé irú ìgbéyàwó burúkú yẹn lọ́mọ ń pè ní legal? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Like, he was the one that initiated the marriage, even the child, because then I just finished my university. Just to go for my
That time I just finished my university. I want to go for my youth corps. Eba mi pe prime boy ko wa ṣáná sí loud fún wa. Táwo bá ti ẹ mọ̀ ńgbà yẹn. Prime boy is Mohbad's best pal. They grew up together. They did everything together. Prime boy stated, and I quote, they met where Ashana was selling shawarma in motel Ikonikoroodu. Motel two face me, I face you. Quickly, loma sheni motel yen. Ashana was learning how to sell shawarma outside that motel. To go university lo lọ ni àbí kí ló lọ àbẹ́rí nǹkan tó dá wọn lẹ̀ bí nǹkan tó dá ṣe wọn bó ṣe wù ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì kí ló gbọ́ pé dínú mẹ́ láyé tó sí ẹ̀ fún ni wèrè tí náà wá aṣọ wedding in America to go uni. I just finished uni. I want to go for my youth service. Who do us like this? Nǹkan tó dá wọn lẹ̀. Ìwọ tó ní charisma, àjẹ́ òkè ní charisma, apààyàn òkè ní charisma. Abẹ́ ti gbàgbọ́ girlfriend máa sí sọ ni. Ó ní kò ní confidence. Confidence ẹnu kó ṣèkà kó parọ́ mọ́yàn kó mórí gbogbo wọn nínú Mali house kó fi gbára wọn. Confidence tó ní nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
My masters. So he was,
I want to go for my masters. Ṣáṣá náà tó yẹ pé gbogbo wa la rí pé bàbá kọ́ ló ra pósí tó sọ pé bàbá ra pósí. Kí wá lélẹ́yìí tá àti ẹ̀mọ́ pa ẹ̀. Irọ́ ńlá láti. I want to go for my master. Ẹ bá mi pé pẹ́wọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ṣáná sí loud. Masters ní gbẹ̀rígbẹ́. Masters níbi tó ti ń cross fork. Àbó ti gbàgbé ni. Ẹ bá mi play orin yẹn. DJ YK. Transformer Lekki. Gbogbo ọkùnrin Lekki ló ti píná fún ìwọ. I want to go for my ẹ lọ wo countenance here. Temu lawyer ẹ ṣe báyìí. Nǹkan tó dáhùn ọ̀lẹ. I want to go for my masters. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ báyìí. Ó lò pàdé Mohbad ní age 13 lórí to go site. Omíyalé sọ pé mo send owó kò fi lọ síléèwé. Ọ̀dọ́kùnrin ló lọ. At what time ló lọ sí uni? At what time ló fẹ́ lọ fún masters to go uni? Ṣé uni tó lọ bọ́ ṣe ń pààyàn lọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀? Uni tó lọ bọ́ ṣe ń pọkùnrin tó ń jogún wọn lọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀? To go, Olobo to go. I want to go for my master. Allah. Ṣé ká máa lọ tirẹ̀? Ẹ jẹ́ á máa gbọ́ lọ.
No. Initiated this pregnancy, taking me to different places to have a baby, saying,
So it was actually
it was,
planned.
yes,
It wasn't
like
as if it just happened.
no, it was planned. Like we literally prayed for that baby. Like it's like a miracle. We literally prayed. We fasted with this same man. We fasted for 7 days with my husband. We did so many things just for this baby because he just came to us.
Okay, you listen to me. She said they fasted for that baby. So when the baby came, why didn't you give Baba the placenta? If you know Mohbad was truly the father of that baby, can you see how confidently, how comfortable this girl can lie? Can you all see? Can you all see her manipulative techniques? Can you all see Shaggy Otifoma Elo Korishrishi? Tabale Daru Konsi Wana Mbomo. Otifoni miracle baby, miraculous baby. Eba mi hadi yen moru komo yen. Miraculous baby. Omo no ra omo no nylon bag. The baby was a miracle. Almost 6, almost 22. Don't wow you. Ti mo po ni plan. Almost 22 don't wow you. Òun ló lọ bá bàbá ẹ pé òun wá oyún o. Almost 22 don't wow you. Tony, the baby was a miraculous baby. Almost 22. O de do fẹ́ lọ ṣe bastards. Almost 22. The baby was a miraculous baby. Almost 22. Make it make sense, Ashana. Shashana okay, listen someone what to man pani.
And told us that the Holy Spirit tells him that we should have a baby, and the baby would be so glorious and famous all over the world. And when it
and rántí pé ìyá Mohbad ló sọ story ọmọ yìí. Ó nígbà tí ó bí tó fẹ́ bí tó bí ẹ ti rí pé story Mohbad ní gẹ́ yìí wá fi ń sọ story Papa Lolo. Ṣé rántí? Ìgbà tó bí Mohbad, wọ́n ní àǹtí bàbá Mohbad. Can you remember? It was Mohbad's story that this guy is using for Ọmọ Nuora's story. Are you getting it? Can you all remember that? Iya Mohbad said that when they had Mohbad, they told them that Mohbad is a glorious boy, that is going to be popular. Can you all remember? So she's using that story to tell Ọmọ Nuora's story, to tell Papa Lolo's story. Can you see how this girl manipulates things? Ọmọ Nuora, Ọmọ Wọlé Bàbá Ṣọ́kú, ta ló ríran sọ́mọ Nuora, ẹjọ́ ní kó pé wòlíì tó ríran sí wa. Can you all, do you all get what she's saying now? I can bring that video back. Iya Mohbad said it with punch that when they had Mohbad, Baba Mohbad's sister called, she came to that wedding, that naming ceremony, and she told them that this boy is going to be a glorious boy. Look after him. Can you all remember when we started Justice for Mohbad? Even me, I said it. When Iya Mohbad said it, I said, Iya Mohbad, when they have told you about this boy's destiny, why did you leave him to die like that? Can you all remember I said it? And Baba too said it. Now she's using Mohbad's story. She's using Mohbad's story to tell Omonu Nylon bag story. For you all to see how manipulative this girl can be. How this girl can turn everything. So, Story Mohbad ló fi sọ fún story Papa Lolo. You wish. Baba ni anketo, ọba keto, ọba lato, baba ni anketo. Story Mohbad. Ìgbà tó bí Mohbad, ó wá attach ẹ. Kò lè rí tàn pa lórí ọmọ yẹn. Ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀tọ̀ ni ẹ̀ńtọ́ ló bímọ, ọ̀tọ̀ lẹ́ńtọ́ gbé placenta lọ fún. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
When he grows up and dies, the baby would be the one to buy his coffin. You know, those words still sound weird to me because, you know, it's actually coming to pass now. Because now my husband is late. And Liam is the Mohbad. Do you understand? And obviously, Liam really wants to still buy his coffin.
Olórí burúkú ṣe ń gbọ́. Only Liam is the Mohbad because Mohbad is dead. Ṣó ti gbàgbé pàdúrà tí ń kọrin. Àdúrà tí fún wa freestyle. Only Liam is Mohbad. Àdúrà is Mohbad. Èmi náà mọ̀ pé mo nice ẹ má worry. Ó ní Liam ọmọ náà ra is Mohbad. Ẹ bá mi rán létí. Àdúrà tí ń kọrin. Àdúrà tí gbogbo orin tó yẹ kí Liam kọ́kọ́ fi pawó lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Àdúrà tí ń kọ ó ti gbàgbé ní. Liam is Mohbad. Ṣàkí ṣe bí ọ̀rá. Let me tell you the number one problem of this girl. She lives in a world of fantasy. She wish. Nǹkan tó rò yẹn, òun ló máa sọ síta. Can you imagine? Liam is Mohbad. Bá mi rán létí ni pé bá mi rán létí pé àdúrà ti di Mohbad. Àdúrà ti ń kọ mi Mohbad. Gbogbo orin tí Mohbad kọ sílẹ̀, àdúrà ti ń kọ. Àdúrà ti ń freestyle Mohbad. Ibo ni Liam ti fẹ́ rí Mohbad báyìí. Ìjà láyìí máa ṣẹlẹ̀ gan. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
When he dies, because you know it has been written and it will happen. So we had a good relationship, not until after, you know, before my husband demise, after the delivery of my child, you know, it's from one problem to another. The fact that my husband forgave his mother, and you know, he felt
he and his mother,
they've departed for a long time. Yes, so he felt betrayed, like, oh, because you know, we had a close relationship, so he felt betrayed.
Point of correction. Did you hear what she said? She said because Mohbad forgave his mother, Baba felt betrayed. Where and how did Baba feel betrayed? Don't forget that I have all those videos here. But Mohbad was never allowed to come close to Mohbad. Mohbad was never allowed. Mohbad was only allowed to come close to Mohbad 4 months after she was pregnant or something. I can't remember now. If you remember, they said a day to her giving birth at the traditionalist place. She and Mohbad had a very big fight. It was Baba Mohbad that settled that fight. So where on earth, if Baba was jealous, will Baba settle their fight? Mohbad's mother and her fight. Now she's saying on this place that Baba was jealous because Mohbad forgave his mother. Can you see how the manipulative skills this lady is using? And some people are dumb. They believe what she's saying. Let's continue.
Like, why do I have to accept to the forgiveness of his mother when we didn't discuss it with him? And it is not my fault. This is his child's decision, not me. But, you know, I feel like maybe he felt like I betrayed him in one way or the other. You know, it's been from one problem to another. The placenta of my child, he was insisting that he wanted to bury it. He wanted to have the placenta of Liam after his delivery. And my husband said he cannot give it to him because his mother is not the one in his house. He has other wives.
Can you hear? Can you see the lies? He said Baba was angry because of placenta. And it was Mohbad's decision that he cannot give the placenta to his father because Mohbad's mother was not with his father. Now listen, Baba Mohbad did not ask for placenta. It was Mohbad that called Baba Mohbad and said, Daddy, my wife had put to bed. I am bringing the placenta. Can you listen to me now? Baba did not know anything. It was Mohbad that called Baba that, Daddy, my wife had put to bed and I am bringing the placenta. Baba waited for 3 hours. After 3 hours, Mohbad did not bring placenta. Mohbad now called Baba that, Daddy, I am no more bringing the placenta. They have taken the placenta away. But Baba, being a calm and cool father, he didn't even ask the father. He didn't even ask the father that. The father did not even ask Mohbad that, who took the placenta then? Baba said, okay, so far somebody had taken it. That's fine. Fair enough. Not until when they got to the first corona inquest, and Ashana said Baba is fighting her because they refused to give Baba placenta. That was when Baba remembered that, Otomani, who did they give the placenta to? Now look at what she's saying. Because Mohbad is not alive again to defend himself, she's lying that it was Mohbad that said, don't take the placenta to my father. When it was Mohbad that called his father that, Daddy, I am bringing the placenta. Let's continue.
That wives, and he cannot trust him with his child's placenta. And when my husband was alive, he never queried him, he never questioned him. But now that he is dead, he's been saying different things. Like, and after my husband's demise, he literally called for my husband's properties, like the landed properties, his YouTube password, his car, like so many other things. And
he was asking you for it.
He was asking everybody. He was literally calling everybody to ask. And he called
He called you.
He did not call me. But he actually called people to talk to me. He called my dad. He called my mother-in-law, my husband's friend. He called so many people to talk to me.
Everything that Mohbad owns,
including the landed property, God for me.
Are you serious?
Yes. Like if I refuse to do that, he will make sure he destroy me everywhere.
Are you serious?
Okay, you listen. He said, Baba said, if he doesn't give him password, Baba does not even know how to operate internet. I'm telling you now, even when Mohbad was alive, Baba does not have an Android phone. I'm telling you that authoritatively now. You can ask him. Baba does not have Android phone. Baba just got his Android phone when Mohbad died. Am I communicating? Baba did not have Android phone when Mohbad was alive. So tell me, Baba does not know how to operate the internet. That was when we started Justice for Mohbad. Baba goes to every platform. He will just enter. He was messing about. I am telling you that categorically now that one of the phone Baba had, I got it for him, which was an Android phone. Baba never had an Android phone. Now this is the girl that said Baba was asking for Mohbad's password to go into Mohbad's YouTube. Make it make sense. Baba ti o dele Mohbad ipe meji ri. Baba the man that does not know how Mohbad feeds, the man that does not have anything to do with Mohbad, that is the man that will be asking for password. The man that does not even have Android phone. The man that it was when Mohbad died. Let me be honest with all of you. It was when Mohbad died, and people are now talking, calling Baba. That was when Baba knew that Mohbad is big than what he was saying, because Mohbad really pretended for his father. Mohbad only buy food stuff. And that was when Mohbad died. The father said, and I quote, Mohbad never gave me 500,000. The highest money Mohbad gave me when he was alive was 100,000. And Baba said that, go and check my account. So if Mohbad let Baba know that he was big, we would have said Baba asked for such. Baba said it was when Mohbad died that they knew how big Mohbad was. And that was when people were talking. Baba didn't know Mohbad's worth at all. So is it the father that does not know Mohbad's worth that will be asking for password, asking for properties? You all can remember that even Mohbad's father said that. Mohbad's mother said, even where I was living, people don't know that I gave birth to Mohbad. It was when Mohbad died that they knew that I gave birth to Mohbad. Mohbad did not let them know what is. He did not let them know his what. That was why they are saying Mohbad does not own that house, because Mohbad lied to his parents. But he told the father the truth, and he told Prime Boy the truth. So the man that does not have anything, Baba does not understand anything. Even the royalty, it was when Wunmi took Naira Marley to court. That was when Baba knew. Because Naira Marley told them in court that when Mohbad was coming to stay to sing in his record label, it was Baba that brought him to sign. It was not Ashana. So he is not going to give Ashana Mohbad's royalty. He said he's going to give Mohbad's father the royalty after the justice. Ashana secretly took Naira Marley to court to collect the royalty. Now this is the idiot, the dingbat, saying Baba is asking for password. Go and ask Guresi. It was Guresi that is now teaching Baba and Baba's children. I told you Baba have a genius among his son, his children. They are the ones that started teaching Baba how to use the internet. Ask Guresi what I'm talking about. Baba had no internet. Baba had no... You remember that when I started talking about justice, I was not really happy with Mohbad. That Mohbad did not treat his parents well.
Yes.
So wait, first and foremost, even after immediately Mohbad died, do you understand? Were you and him, did he contact you?
No, he did not. Even the day my husband was buried, like I went.
Like the day, yes, exactly. The day
my husband, the day of the burial, I immediately got there. You know, those area boys. I think my father-in-law and one of his girl were like I don't know. They are just like they have a relationship together. They've said so many things before I got there. They said
father-in-law and who?
And one woman, that woman is like they have a relationship together. So they've said so many like bad things about me before I got there. Even the day they wanted to bury my husband, I got to know online.
This was how many days after his death?
That was like a few hours after his demise. Yes, I got to know on me that they wanted to bury me. When I got there, like a lot of people wanted to, kidnap my baby from me. They wanted to lynch me because of different things that they've said at the scene.
Just a few hours after his death.
Demise, yes. So when I got there.
Now let me tell you what happened that day. You remember I told you when they got to look at her. She said she got to know of Mohbad's burial online, and I keep asking this question. You live in Lekki. Mohbad lives in Baba Mohbad. They wanted to bury Mohbad in Berigbe in Ikorodu. I'm asking this question. Ashana got to Ikorodu within a twinkle of an eye when they wanted to bury Mohbad. Don't forget that Baba said they were all at the mortuary, the morgue. When the morgue refused to accept Mohbad, Baba told them, Wunmi, Darosha, Adura, that I will be going to prepare where we are going to bury Mohbad in Ikorodu. So you all should come there and meet me there. Can you all remember Baba said that? Now this girl is telling us that she got to know about Mohbad's burial on the internet. Let her make it make sense. Now let's accept that. Let's accept she got to know on the internet. Now from Lekki to Ikorodu, did she get a private jet? Because even if she's on a speed bike, she cannot get to Ikorodu, Lekki to Ikorodu within a twinkle of an eye. So definitely she knew Baba. She was there when Baba told them to come to Ikorodu, but because every of her words are lies, let me tell you what she's coming here to do. She wants to throw Baba under the bus. Ofe bauju Baba yenje. Ofe rairo fun Baba yen so that the world will dislike him. But unfortunately, the more you come for this man, the more you come to discredit this man, the more you are exposing yourself. Am I communicating? Now, she said another thing, that when she got there, the Ikorodu boys, they wanted to attack her. Let me tell you what happened there. I've told you all before. When Adura got to the Ikorodu, they knew what she did to Mohbad. Adura was very angry. Immediately she got to Ikorodu, she was with Mohbad. She went with Mohbad's car key. She went with Mohbad's car. Adura went to her immediately. Adura was angry, and Adura said, "Can I have my brother's car key and the key to his room?" Am I communicating? Adura took it from her immediately. The Ikorodu boys were angry because they knew that she has a hand in Mohbad's spy. And if you all can remember, Omiyale said, and I quote, Omiyale said they wanted to attack her. They had to get a Uber to escape. Can you all remember? They never wanted to attack her to collect the baby from her. When she got there, Baba even prayed for her. Baba begged her, Baba hugged her. Baba Baba treated her like a true wife. The husband just died. Baba prayed for her. Go and ask everybody there. Baba prayed for her. So when did Baba spoke with the woman that they should kidnap Omonora, that she had to escape Omonora through nylon bag? This girl is just out there to discredit Baba. But let me tell you, your interviews, everything you are saying on the internet is not going to count in the court of law. Continue exposing yourself. We are going to be analyzing it. Let's continue.
I stylishly, because I stylishly moved away from those people to him because he was there. He was at the scene. I moved to him. I greeted him. He did not answer. Like, I was even trying to put his grandson to him, like, him, but he just moved away.
Can you see she has said two things now? She said she went to Baba to greeted Baba. Baba ignored him. Baba ignored her. She said she stylishly gave Omonora to Baba. Baba ignored her. Now, she has said two stories. When she was with TVC, she said Baba wanted to kidnap her son. So she escaped. She put the boy inside the nylon bag. Now, on Arise TV, she said she gave the boy to Baba. Am I communicating? This is intelligence. Please give me my kudos. I show love and like. I show love and like. Are you not getting my point? On TVC, she said, and I quote, she said Baba wanted to kidnap her son. So she had to escape by putting the boy in the nylon bag on TVC. On Arise TV now, and he caught me. Oh, Baba, me, please send me an inbox message in this kini. Join it Arise on TVC. Katu lepo. Did you all understand? She said on TVC that Baba wanted to kidnap her son, so she had to hide the boy inside nylon bag and escape. Now she's saying on Arise that she went to Baba, she greeted Baba, Baba ignored her, and she stylishly gave the boy to Baba, Baba ignored her. Can you see? Our words are not correlating. Our words are not aligning. A liar has no memory. A few moments later, and my baby joined her to my boy, Lola. Emi, Emi, my press in the internet. Continue making videos.
So that was when I knew that, oh, this is about to be a movie. She understand. That was when I knew that, no, this man had something in mind. But, you know, after that, I still tried to put a call through to him. When he started talking about the DNA, and I called him, I asked him, like, Daddy, what do you want? Like, why are you doing this to your grandchild?
And he caught me. Kilo uko Baba te so yen. Baba caught her and he inbox me. Did you see another lie? Did you see another lie? She said when Baba was talking about the DNA, she put a call through to Baba. Now, I want to play the call she put through to Baba. And Baba be joining her. A few of that TV inbox me. A few minutes later, she said when Baba was talking with DNA, she put a call through to Baba to ask Baba, Baba, Daddy, why are you treating me like this? Let's go back to memory lane. The one and only time she called Baba. Let us play it. 15 lade. Okay. Umbo. Emma Binu, Emma Binu. Sorry. Umbo. Any so.
Right.
Umbo. Yeah.
Hello? Baba, il y a le solo. Si tu n'as pas bien, mais ma tombé pour le coulis. Si tu n'as pas dit, Baba, si tu n'as pas dit, elle va tomber pour le coulis. C'est on va bien se mourir, c'est connu. On va bien se mourir. On va bien se mourir. Elle est courée. Baba, on va bien se mourir. Moi, je vais mourir. Moi, je vais mourir pour quelqu'un. On va bien se mourir. Elle est courée pour qu'on l'a dit.
My people.
Can you all hear that? Can you all hear that? Meanwhile, she said it that she put a call through to Baba to ask, Daddy, 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 what have I done? Not to talk to me. That was the call she put through. Can you see? A few minutes later, Etumabami joined the Lekpo.
He doesn't like the fact that there is Liam in this picture. You know, if there was no Liam, it's...
A few minutes later, Etumabami caught me by. The interviewer asked her, why is Baba so much beefing her? Listen to me now. The interviewer asked her that, why is Baba beefing her so much? And she said, Baba is beefing her because Liam is in the picture. This is a lady that told us that Baba prayed for her. Baba went on prayer mountain to make sure she has Liam. This is the same Baba that is not happy that Liam is in the picture. Make it make sense. Please type, Ashana, make it make sense. Am I communicating? This is the lady that said it on this same channel that Baba made Liam to come to life. Baba prayed for her. Baba took her to prayer mountain. Now, this is the same lady on the same television station saying that Baba is angry with her because Liam is in the picture. Are we communicating? How does that correlate? Let's continue.
It's like he will be the one to be in charge of whatever my husband left behind, like his royalties and everything. But the fact that he has a child.
Can you understand? She said Baba is angry that Liam is gonna be the one that will inherit Mohbad's property on one condition: if DNA is done and they confirm Liam is Mohbad's son. And let me tell you, Ashana, what you don't understand is, even if it is confirmed, Baba and every member of the family, they have a percentage there. Believe utolori buruku shepeteri awaye ma sherere. Believe toti fisilokoni. That is why they are crying up and down about royalty. Can you see this girl? She's not even crying that they took his father. They don't want his son to live. She said, Baba is angry that because the royalty and the property, it will go to Liam. That's why Baba is not happy. This is a father that is running around for you to have a child. This is a father that when Mohbad died, even before Mohbad died, Baba never come to disturb you in Mohbad's house. Baba never come there. Baba went there just twice. Baba sat in his house. Baba did, look at how wretched that man was looking when Mohbad died. If you are a good wife, if you are a wife and not a knife, that man will look beautiful. He will be living and enjoying enjoying this what he had labored for. Look at the trenches. Look at how unkept that man was. Look at the house. The house has no roof. This is a man that suffered for his son to be somebody. Have you forgotten? Daddy Romi lọ sí poli. Kàkàkí lọ sí poli. Tó ti wọnú ayé. Daddy I am sorry. And you sat there and saying, Baba is angry because Liam is going to inherit Mohbad's property. Oh my shield. You walk on it on women, then. Matter lobbying to Nishello. Because Ashana is jobless. Because Ashana has nothing to do. You know, they want to live a luxury life, but they cannot work. That is why she's so bent on taking Mohbad's property. That is why the thought of buying Mohbad came to her in the first place. That is why she's not feeling any remorse for losing Mohbad. Because the property was a target. Let's continue.
Child, you know, Liam is like It's like the what is it
Well,
called?
is Liam an obstacle to him?
Yes, that is how it is. Liam is like an obstacle
So,
to him.
that-
He doesn't
that
like
makes
his
sense.
existence. Like his existence, like is really it's like a threat to him. Let me put it that.
Listen, Baba does not like Liam's existence. And this is the same man that fasted, went to different prayer altars to pray for Liam's existence. And this is the same man that you said does not want Liam's existence. Ashana, do you ever go back to watch all these interviews? When you follow a dumb skull, when you follow a dumb skull queen of Oloshos, your thoughts would be like a dumb skull person. Can you imagine? And now she said Baba does not want to do the DNA. That is why she is here. Where is your evidence? I shock your my back on. Ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, ẹ má kánjú. Gbogbo yín mo ní kẹ́ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀. Aṣọ kan ọmọ ìbákan gbogbo ètò sọ pé iṣan ara ẹ ẹran ara ẹ ti jẹrà wọn ò lè rí nǹkan kan mọ́ ṣé nǹkan tí ṣèpẹtẹrì sọ fún ẹnìyẹn àjọyà ẹ lójú ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀ wo aṣọ kẹbákan bó jẹ́ bàbá ló ń sá fún DNA ni o bó jẹ́ wọn ló ń sá fún DNA ni o ìpàdé di inquest wàhábù ikú ò ní pa yín George inquest ikú ò ní pa gbogbo yín Ọlọ́run á bá mi fún gbogbo yín lẹ́mìí gígùn àtàláfíà láti lè fi gbé wa délẹ̀ lérí láti lè fi lọ sí higher court ẹ máa wò ó tí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ gbogbo èyí tó wá ń sọ yìí nǹkan tẹ́nìyàn ṣòro ń fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ fún ṣàmẹ́pọ́n ti sọ part payment fún ènìyàn ṣòro ex lawyer bàbá olórí burúkú tí ò níwèé gbèlú tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe kéèsì lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹjọ́ ṣó fẹ́ àfẹ́rí ló fẹ́ lò lọ ni ẹni tí ò níwèé gbèlú tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe kéèsì lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Do you want to? Can I shock you? Confidence tí olórí burúkú ènìyàn ṣòro fún wọn nìyẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
You should go online and see what they've done to that innocent baby. They've called him so many despicable names. They've posted his picture online. They've written RIP. They've said so many things.
Listen, she said they've called him a lot of despicable names. I want you all to please. I want you to be honest. Ashana started posting Liam's picture just to prove a point. Yeah? Now, please, who started putting children's picture out? It was Olori Buko Ashobolaba Shayi, Jokoti PayPal. She started with my son's picture. She started cursing my son. I have witnesses. I have a lot of it here. Now, let me shock you. When they started coming for me, cursing everybody's picture, son, people sent me a lot of messages. BJ, Lord Dakpada Funwo, Lord Dakpada. I dislike cursing children. And people know me for that. Baby, Timbati koko chepe fun Liam Sita. Baby, Timbati gbe picture Liam Sita wa abiyamonimi. I will never do it. Remember vividly. It was her for good buying butter that first of all put RIP on my son's picture. And she put it on Sister Confi's pictures, children's picture. Do you know what this girl does? Everything that she does, she will now put a lie on people.
Kind of things to this baby. The only thing I can do as a mother to get him out of this mess is to get the DNA done.
The good thing is that we actually have Liam in the house. I think we should bring him in because the resemblance between him and Mohbad, for instance, it's just so strong. Is any
Sherry Olori Buruku Auntie to jẹ́ pé he is a she. This interviewer, can you hear? And we call this representative of a national TV in Nigeria. Even Nedu Elenu Jollof Rice, Elenu Diarrhea, even Nedu of, podcast. Nedu had 3 children. 2 of those children that look like Nedu, they are not his children. But the wife brought those children and said that they are Nedu's children. Until when Nedu did a DNA, and Nedu realized that out of those 3 children, It was one child that is his son. Now look at this auntie. This is a she. How can an educated people say that because resemblance is there, you call the person's children? I'm telling you this today for record purpose. Go on Google. They do 3 children. The 2 children that looks like Nedu most, they were never his son. Resemblance is there. Let me now shock you. Go and ask any pregnant person. If a pregnant woman is just sleeping beside, not if a pregnant woman is just sleeping beside somebody continuously, the baby can look like that person. Am I communicating? Look at this auntie, as old as he is. Tomu gbogbo ike àti ike kan tó kún sójú. Tí gbogbo braid ẹ̀ tó scanty pẹ̀lú lẹ̀kẹ̀ tó wọ̀ sídìí tó wọ̀ sọ́rùn. He is a she. Ohun ẹ̀ dàbí ohun Barry White. I can see the strong resemblance. Can you see their bias? The same thing Chud said. Chud said, whoa, a replica of Mohbad. Let's continue.
Is there anybody that can bring Liam in for us to see?
He doesn't want to get the DNA done again.
No, but he initially asked for the DNA.
Yes, because he thought I was not going to do it.
But do you also think that you should do the DNA
I have
yourself?
to. No, I have no any other option.
Have you done it, or are you planning to do it?
We haven't. Like, my lawyer should be the one to.
Well, we're going on a break. We're going on a break right now. So when we come back, we'll first have a look at the beautiful, handsome Liam that's Mohbad's son, and then we'll continue.
Go and look at the structure of the interviewer's face. You are laughing. I say somebody is a she. Transgender ni. And I was structure ojú ẹ̀. Ó dàbí ọkùnrin tó di obìnrin. Ìtorí ẹ̀ ní gbogbo ọpọlọ tó fi jẹ́ kó thinking faculty. Ó ti wà lẹ́yìn díẹ̀. Ó ti yọ okó, ó ti lẹ òbò mọ́.
For you today, and we have beautiful Liam. Can
Liam say hi?
Look at him. Say hello. Now this is a person. I mean, look at his.
Ọmọ mi ò tún gbóyìnbó. Ẹ wo ọmọ mi. Wọ́n ní kọ́ ọmọ mi ṣe hi bó ṣe ń ya wọ́n ni. Lily ọmọ náà rà. Lily ọmọ yóò dẹ̀ wá mọ̀ mí ni o. Ọmọ àṣànà bí ṣe kórìíra ètò mi kórìíra ọmọ yìí o. Ọlọ́run gbọ́. Àwọn tó bá mọ̀ mi máa sọ fún yín. Mi ń bá yàn jà. Gbogbo àwọn tí mo mọ̀ níbi tí n bá bẹ̀ jà mi ní bọ́mọ ìjà o. Kò síbi tí mo ti lè pàdé ọmọ ẹ̀. Ó dàbí ìgbà tèmi àti kan náà àwọn blogger yẹn ń jà ń jọ sí. Tó jẹ́ pé she was really coming for me. Ṣé kí n fi wọ̀nyí? Auntie he is a she. Ó ní say hello to this TV. Ọmọ mi ṣe báyìí sí lọ́yà. Kò wojú auntie o. Lọ́yà lọmọ yẹn kọjú sí. Àwọn ọmọ kékèké gan nice. Wọ́n lè disappoint èèyàn. Wọ́n ní say hi to the camera. Ọmọ ò bá wo camera, ó bá lọ wo lọ́yà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Look at his eyes. He looks like his dad.
Liam, say hi. Look at
Hello.
camera.
Ẹ wojú tó fi wá tí ẹ. Ẹ wojú ìgbà tó ní it looks like his dad. Ó ṣe báyìí. Àbólórí burúkú ni àbáyé yín fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni. Ta lẹ̀ ń tàn. Ojú tọmọ yẹn fi ń wò wọ́n ni. Ta lẹ̀ ń tàn. Àbíkú fẹ́ pa yín ni. Ta lẹ̀ ń tàn. Auntie Ofo, he is a she. Ẹ jẹ́ máa gbọ́ lọ.
Liam, see.
No, he looks like his dad. You know, so this is what is even most painful, because I know that there was a rumor at some point that they even accused the boy of being. You
know, I'm always saying something. Even if there was an error, let's be honest with ourselves. Even if there was an error, even if Ashana made an error, there's no big deal. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Baba, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni yo. Let's go to the round table and talk. The incident wouldn't have come out to us, but because Ashana had a plan, Ashana came out to manipulate the public. Do you understand? There's no big deal. There's no big deal. Ọlọ́run ti sọ pé bó ṣe máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. Baba wouldn't have been asking for all this. But the next thing you think you want to do is intimidate that man. You know, shut that man up. Just because you know that you have people like Shekpeteri, you have people like Gist Lover. It doesn't work like that. If you are sensible enough, Mohbad ti kú. Okay, what Baba sọ̀rọ̀? Call Baba that night. Baba ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Ìmọ̀kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Daddy ẹ gbà mí o. Kí la máa ṣe báyìí? Mistakes happen. Ìgbà tá ń jà ni o. Daddy ìgbà tá ń jà ni ẹ gbà mí o. They are not stupid in Nigeria. Investigation will go on. But you know you are not truthful. That is why you are making up lies, covering what is not covered with God. Let's continue.
Sam Larry,
Look
look at him. You can see now he's a miniature version of his father. He has his father's eyes. You understand? But if
Auntie E said, she said, and they are saying it looks like Sam Larry or Ashana said, God forbid batting. The lawyer was just like this. So the lawyer knows what we don't know. You don't know. The lawyer knows what we don't know. Immediately that woman said, immediately that man, he is a she said, they said he looks like Sam Larry. The Temu lawyer did like this. Now let's continue.
But even with this, you're still insisting that you want to do the DNA test.
I have no
Just to
excuse.
make,
Yeah.
you know.
No
But
doubt.
so what are the
He or she will be neutral. Let them ask direct questions. Psychologists, let them be on ground to see who is lying. Ashana, even me that I'm not a barrister, I can tell you many things you are saying are lies. Your countenance threw you out. Your countenance sell you out. Look at the way you are answering those questions. Look at the way you are manipulating. Your manipulating skills is top notch. Ashana, I give it to you. I shake hands for you. I shake Bobby for you. Let's listen.
They've called me a murderer. That guy has been, that guy is such a misogynistic person. Like, he hated women. I don't know why he hated women so much like that. Like, he has blocked me even before joining this Justice for Mohbad. And when he wanted, like, his first like...
Baba Korede can be Ole Jebi. Ṣùgbọ́n tí bá débi òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ máa sọ. What makes Ashana think that Baba Korede dislike her? You see, this is mere assumption. Just because people are seeking for justice for Mohbad, you will turn them to be an hater. You will turn them to be your enemy. Seeking for justice for Mohbad does not make us your enemy. Ashana, after this justice, am I end up talking to you? Am I end up, being a friend? Justice for Mohbad does not make us an hater. I'm always saying it. Many people I don't talk to now because their opinion is different from mine. And I don't want confrontation. I had to leave them. If Betabak Pari justice, we will go back to our friendship. So now, even if Baba Korede is a milker, public milker, seeking for money up and down, that doesn't mean I should not fight for Baba Korede. Why do you believe Baba Korede? Look at that word she used. Baba Korede okorira me. Baba Korede dislike me. No, she said Baba Korede dislike women. Just because Baba Korede is asking questions every Nigerians are asking. So anybody that asks you questions, you believe we dislike you. No, Ashana. Wake up from your slumber. She said Baba Korede mo fẹ́ sọ ni come out to move video wale. O lo korira obìnrin. Just because he's asking for justice. Ebi àti Baba Korede ò ṣọ̀rẹ́ gbogbo yín mọ̀. Ìtorí ìwà jìbìtì kan wẹ̀ lóòótọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn sọ pé kí n má gbèjà Baba Korede. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
My video was, police officer, arrest Wunmi now. He has called me a murderer. He has called this little boy a bastard. He has said so many things about me. And and it's just so unfortunate because I feel like there should be an organization protecting widows.
Yeah.
I'm too young to go through all of these things.
Chamber, there should be an organization protecting widows. Who is a widow, Wunmi? At 24, you are not a widow. Pack your bag and baggages and move on, which you have already done 3 months after Mohbad died. Omiyale said it. Eshowabata said it. She stated, and I quote, she said, you never mourned Mohbad. She said, immediately Mohbad died, you were fixing nails. What she said about the nurse yesterday, she was the one doing it. She said the nurse fixed eyelashes, she fixed nails, she's clubbing all over. She was the one doing that, so she put it on the nurse. Your sister said it. She said immediately Mohbad died, you were going up and down, you clubbing, you going parties. Now you said there should be an organization for who? Widow. So you are calling yourself a widow. You are not a widow. Daddy is not dead. Now. So why to shame a widow? You are not a widow for crying out loud. You are just a widow for Mohbad's property.
And a few days ago, he was at the police station. I was expecting him to say all of those things that he was saying about me. He should say it to the commissioner.
He was invited to the police.
No, he went there. He did a rally regarding this case. And I expected him to say all of those things that he has said about me. I expected him to say it in the presence of the commissioner of police. But he never did. So that shows how coward, that shows that he's a coward. Do you understand? But he has been out there inciting the public against me, called me so many names. He has called me a murderer. He has called me a prostitute. He has even laid a false accusation that I pushed.
Ashana, we did not call you prostitute. I can bring it back. We are going to be analyzing that tomorrow. Mohbad sang a song, a lot of song, pointed accusing fingers to you. And Baba even said it as well. Baba said Mohbad told him personally that he caught you in Mohbad's house, in Malian's house. You were sleeping with another guy in the other room. We transform a car, Kirileki. So why are you saying, oh, my friend Baba Korede called you a prostitute? No, Mohbad had already sang it in his song. Also, we go transform no tikpe Kirileki. Oni ko gbomo lo follow mo aboti gbagbe ni. Maria be like Marita, Maria be like Joseph. Where did that come from? Mohbad had already tagged you a prostitute, a hawker, before he died. Even Domi, my sis girlfriend said the same thing. They caught you with calabash, incarnating people's name. Those that you were sleeping with in Lekki. So who called you? Mohbad had tagged you that. Iya Mohbad said it. I will play it for reference purpose tomorrow. Iya Mohbad said, anytime I go to my son's house in Lekki, I used to see a guy on the bed with Ashana. I dislike that guy because he's always on the same bed, my son's matrimonial bed with Ashana. If I'm saying the truth, please say I. Say I. If I'm making sense, please say I. Iya Mohbad said it in the interview she made with Punch. Iya Mohbad said there is a guy I dislike in Mohbad's house. He's always, whenever I go there, I catch him on my son's matrimonial bed with Ashana. And Iya Mohbad went ahead and said, even I asked Ashana that who is that guy that I'm always seeing on the same bed with you?
Exactly. Mohbad's mother. Let me start from Mohbad's mother because she is the key Confucianist. And I don't know what else you want to call that woman. Let us start from Mohbad's mother. That woman knows. She knows that Cynthia is a terrible person. Yeah. She knows. There are several audio recordings that can back up what I'm saying. One of the audio, she said, that Cynthia, can she pray? Can she fast? That one knows nothing else than visiting different crooked, wicked, diabolic spiritualists called Juju priest, Babalawo, Marabu, for Juju and Muti. That's all this girl knows, nothing more. So she has been able to establish that part of the kind of girl Cynthia was and is. Now, having put that out there on social media, one will wonder what kind of mother or what kind of woman is this? Also, part of our audio recording, she said, what else are you people expecting me to do? What I wanted Josie to do, Josie did not do. Are you guys expecting me to go with Josie? Josie that betrayed me. Josie brought another woman. Now, Mohbad's mother is referring to someone that gave birth to children for Mohbad's father. After all, you moved on, and the man also moved on. You moved on, gave birth to children with another man. Now, you are asking Mohbad's father to all of a sudden, all because Mohbad started winning some few change here and there, pushing few into you people's pocket. All of a sudden, you expect Mohbad's father to now say, okay, you know what? You, this other woman, to hell with you. Go. Go with your children. Or go, leave the children with me. Because now, Mohbad's mother is back in my life because my son wants it. It's a difficult thing. How is this going? Like, let us look at it. Mohbad's father already moved on with his life. With other children. So she got upset. So upset. Very much upset about it. In fact, a lot of us wondered and we thought about it. We kind of imagined, what is this woman saying? Josie betrayed me. Josie went with that useless woman. That useless woman that wants to destroy my family. That woman, I'm going to show that woman. So this is what got her upset. That Mohbad's father did not continue with her. Like, she wanted Mohbad's father to stop from the other woman, chase the other woman away, and stick to her. The same way she is going to stick to Mohbad's father. That is if she's going to. Because she said something in that audio recording. How can I return back to the house that I have left, embracing Mohbad's father? I embrace Josie back, and it is known that I am with Josie, sleeping with Josie again, around Josie again. How can I now take back myself to the other man? I can't. I have already left. I've already left that marriage, and I came back like, okay, maybe God has made it so that I and Josie will return back to each other. Now I am back to Mr. Josie. Josie now wants to do polygamy, like, in a way. Although Mr. Josie was not really doing polygamy. Mr. Josie simply knocked the door. He said he knocked the door of Mohbad's mother. I mean, his wife, former wife, let's put it that way. And this infuriated this woman, like, oh, really? Okay. So if this is what it is, then we'll scatter everything. This is how she penetrated Cynthia. Now, Mohbad wasn't happy with some of the things happening. Like, daddy. And daddy is like, little boy, you will not understand this thing. And unfortunately, Mohbad never understood until his demise. Mohbad was hoping, daddy, you can just kick the other woman away. But it was this other woman that Mohbad knew. So Mohbad was thinking that daddy can just kick away the other woman. Like, okay, go and live your life. My son is an upcoming music artist and he has started making some money. So he wants me and the mom to come back together. And you can go. It doesn't work like that. So once in a while, Mohbad's father will bring his other wife, or let's say his wife, because he's no longer married to Mohbad's mother again. Both of them have parted ways. He will bring his wife to his son's house. Like, this is the same Mohbad that we all live together. So it's not like It's not like he's bringing a stranger to his son's house. This is the same woman that Mohbad knows. Mohbad will call mommy. You know? So, problem started. Mohbad's mother, of course, she's going to get the best of Mohbad's heart by, hey, look at what your father have done. Hey, Josie. But then, at the beginning, it wasn't easy for her. It wasn't as if she just came around Mohbad and that's the end of it. Mohbad didn't really pay attention to her. So she suffered that duration. So I guess she also had to do what she had to do to make sure that Mohbad, now with all of this drama, everything, why would she, at the end of the day, why would she pitch tent with Cynthia? I mean, she's supposed to be on her own. Yeah, if she's not going to be with Mohbad's father, being that Mohbad's father is being, okay, you don't want to be the man in my life, you messed me up, you created, I guess she's just looking for money. Like, if I go with this man, there is no guarantee that this man will not mess me up at the end of the day. This man will deal with me. But if money enters his pocket, then Mohbad's mother didn't really see, and no one really saw the magnitude of Mohbad. They only saw a little, because at that time it was little. Not until things started shaping up, they realized that, this is heaven on earth. Mohbad's mother completely, she completely put herself into it. I'm not going for Mohbad's father. I am going for Cynthia, for my own interest, which is great. For my own interest, I will be with Cynthia. I think I can run the show with Cynthia, not Mohbad's father. Mohbad's father, I stand no chance. But with Cynthia, maybe I can. At least I have a kind of, I think I have a kind of upper hand, because there are certain things that I know, and she will not want me to spill it out. So she definitely is going to do right by me. She's going to make sure that I get my own percentage of the cash. The rest of the story is why we are here. Due to a manipulation and lies, all of this created the frenzy of sharks that said that to hell with the body corpse of Mohbad and everything. These are the aunties of Omonwo. They said to hell with Mohbad, that Mohbad can buy 20 times. They don't care. They care less, and they don't want to know. There is nothing that did not come out of the mouth of these people. These are the aunties of Cynthia. Cynthia, you heard all the trash she said on national television, and every lie back and forth. Don't forget that the chief embalmer, the so-called Mohbad's uncle, he said it is Adura that embalmed Mohbad, and that Mohbad's father was there. And Adura kept quiet because useless mother, she already manipulated Adura. She made Adura dream of living abroad in a big house, enjoying Mohbad royalty, and also singing. So he felt, I think this is my time to shine. Mommy told him already, look, you are also a boy, a child of destiny. Now that your brother is not here, it is better you take the glory of your brother. I give back to you and I can transfer the glory to you. Manipulation. I am your mother. If I touch this my pekus and my two Bobby, when I touch them, I squeeze them. Put your head on it. I will bless you and transfer the glory of Mohbad to you. You will sing. You will shine. Better shut your mouth. Do not let your daddy, he's a wicked man. Don't let him deprive us of the goodies. And the boy is like, but Cynthia, what happened to my brother? Cynthia, Cynthia, say, Cynthia, shut your mouth. What would that bring back? What would that bring back? Do you know the things that we know also? Don't let us talk about this. Let us talk about ourselves. Let us focus on ourselves. Let us focus on ourselves. Let's focus on let's just grab what we need to grab and make good our life. Do you want me to liaise with your father and he will transfer the money to the other woman? You want the other woman to chop what me? Did that woman give birth to Mohbad? Do you know I screamed before Mohbad came out of my bekus? Are you stupid? You want me to curse you? Are you crazy? It's better you stick to me now, or they will buy you too. They will buy you. Or you think the people that buyed your brother, they are gone? They will buy you. So take it easy. Calm down. Let's work together. Let's run the show. Let's do it together. That's basically what it is. So, having looked at it all and processed it, I said to myself, this is very simple. This is very simple. Extremely simple. If you look at it all from the beginning to the end, and the stories here and there, manipulation here and there, you will know that greed is what caused it. Greed is what caused it. I know lawyers are paid to do their job. Lawyers are paid to even defend criminals. So I will not blame the lawyer of Cynthia. No, I know we don't like that he's defending Cynthia, but then there's nothing we can do. Criminals also have their own day in court. That's how it is. That's how it works. You cannot just say, oh, that lawyer. Yes, we can say whatever we want to say to the lawyer to get him angry and frustrated. Yeah, that's normal. That we are human beings, but we cannot say Cynthia should not have a lawyer or cannot have a lawyer. No, there's nothing we can say about the lawyer. That's the job of a lawyer. Lawyers don't defend innocent people only. Lawyers defend criminals, guilty people. So that lawyer is simply doing his job. He's doing his job. Even though he said, my integrity is on the, if I don't say, oh, who is going to say this and that? Of course, it's easy for him to say these things. But the truth of the matter is that for me, that's what I believe. He has a right to defend his client. And we are also glad that we have been able to send away the criminal lawyer who resides in the UK, who was kind of doing some back game with this lawyer, Cynthia's lawyer. But now Cynthia said that she's ready for DNA in 2 days, and that Mohbad's father should not even joke and play, that she's ready, and that's it. She said she's ready. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I am hoping that Mohbad's father's lawyer swings into action. It has been established that the DNA test is going to be a tissue-based, because that's the only way to establish. They are going to look into it and get this done. Cynthia can go and do whatever she wants to do, wherever she wants to do. For me, I care less about the personal attack of Cynthia. I care less about it. She can attack anybody, anyhow, whatever way. We care less. What we are concerned about is to get the DNA done. And Mohbad's family, they've also already said it, and all of us agree to it. And it is the law that if that child is for Mohbad, and it has been established that this child is for Mohbad, definitely the child will be well taken care of. He will have enough to take care of him, more like an inheritance for him. But that does not mean that Cynthia and that child will swallow everything. No, it doesn't work like that. The father of Mohbad, the mother of Mohbad, they have the right to have upkeep. Yes, they have the right to have upkeep from the from the estate of Mohbad. Let me put it that way. Some people might be very crafty. Let me put it that way, because human beings are like that. They speak and talk in a certain way when it is not, when they are not in that, when they are not wearing the shoes. But if they are in it, just look at the example I cited yesterday in my analysis. There is this very known and famous, is a famous person, is a banker. He passed away in the United States of America. He is the CEO of Access Bank PLC. He passed away with his wife and his child. I mean, I think one of his son or two children. He passed away. He has other children alive. I think the one alive is, the eldest of the one alive is 26 years of age. Now, the parents of Wigwe, they have dragged, in fact, they have instituted a court process on the so-called will. That's what they called it. They said this will is not willing at all. Like, there are certain parts of this will that is not clear. They've been able to investigate, and they said, no, there are certain things about this will that we need to sit down and look into. In fact, the parents of Wigwe made it clear, this is not a poor man. I mean, the father of this Wigwe is not a poor man. From what we heard, he used to be one of the directors of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, and he was able to help his children in life. One is a lawyer, this one is this. This Wigwe became the biggest of them all. Like, he became very huge and great in life. Now, father is saying, mother is saying, we want something big and tangible from what this our son left. Not like we prayed and wished that he will pass away so we can inherit him. But as it is, we must chop. Are you saying that a father and a mother that sweated and they say, oh, are you praying to inherit your son? Your daughter and your son is supposed to inherit you. So if Mohbad, RIP before his father, are we not going to find out who pied him or what pied him? Are we not going to now look at what has been left? Is it not somebody that struggled? Anyone that is saying this should now say, oh, we don't want to, and we don't want to take nothing, and let all of you talking these things. We know that you cannot. Most of you will do worse. It has happened, it has happened. Does that mean they should just throw everything away? It's not something that is good and nice to think of, losing your children. But then, if this happened the way Mohbad died, it would be useless of both parents, like the case of Wigwe, not to dip their hands into the remaining things that their child left. They have to handle it. The property of your child and your child, you have to also be in charge of it. Now, I'm not saying you should now deal with the children of the deceased or the wife of the deceased if she is not involved directly or indirectly in the demise of the man. I'm not saying that you should now chase the woman out, because some people are coming up with this trash of widow. What nonsense is that? Widow or widower. Haven't you seen men and women that have cried their significant other? What is this thing about widow? As if the title widow means that the person is a saint. Let us call a spade, and not a spoon or something else. Let's call it what it is. Don't let us hide under this foolishness, this mediocrity, these lies, this sentiment. Let us be objective about things. Let us look and deal with matters how it's supposed to be dealt with. If Cynthia truly is a normal human being, not a wicked soul, she would have gotten DNA done earlier and shot Mohbad's father down. Now she's coming on TV saying, hey, I must get it done because he insulted me. He should have come to me and told me, and oh, there was a time. This is a stupid girl. This is the same person that is talking. I played the audio here, side by side, the stupid. If you have not watched it, please go and watch it. I played it side by side. A voice note where she was speaking with Abu Abel and one other guy saying, hey, are you people saying that I should take my child to this kind of man? It means that Mohbad's father had reached out, but Cynthia refused to get the DNA thing done. The man reached out like, let's get this there. Hey, the man has insulted me. Oh, now you want to get DNA done. You will get it done. I know the next thing from the way you're acting like a crazy person on TV. The next thing is your own result is going to be positive. Mohbad's father result will be negative. Then you people will now start fighting it. If you are a real person and you know that child, of course, that child, people have established it here and there. Looking at this child looks like, but whoever that child looks like, it's not our business. The thing is, let DNA settle this matter so that that child, regardless of who the father is, that child can have quality life, because none of us here requested from the creator, this is the life we want to live. This is the house we want to come. This is the country. This is the family. No one, we just found ourselves. It's predestined. Maybe we requested for it unconsciously, but we cannot account. We cannot account. We cannot say, yes, we did. But we found ourselves. So that child needs quality life. Cynthia is a wicked soul. Weaving the hair of that boy does not mean nothing. Trying to force the public to believe you are a criminal. If you're not a criminal, you were asked, simple, why didn't you get the DNA done? No, I don't want to get it done, because if I get it done, it's the baba. You're a fool. Because if you are a reasonable person, you should have gotten the DNA done. You told your mentor, Secretary, that you don't have money, the little money you want to use to eat. You're a fool. You should have gotten DNA done of course, you have gotten DNA done anyway. Because Mohbad's mother said it. She said that DNA, if it has been done and it has not been done, although it has been done, but if it has not been done, she was kind of trying to play with words. The thing is, Cynthia already got DNA done. She's not so stupid not to get DNA done. She would have gotten it done using the available around her to get it done, so that she can at least rest her mind. Now she say, I want it done now in 2 days. It will be done. The next step is what I've told you. This is what they want to do. Cynthia is going to bring a falsified result. Mohbad's father is going to bring his own. But what I hope that Mohbad's father will be smart is to get it done in 2 different places. And let it be, of course, it's going to be abroad. So those people will come out and say it publicly and make it official and say, we as an institution, or we as this laboratory or hospital existing in this, we've done millions and thousands and even complex and complicated cases like this. This result is negative. This child bears no 000. What is going to happen to you, Cynthia? You people should leave me. I have left it for them. I have taken the child. God will help me. But I know that this child is for Cynthia. It's for Cynthia, not for Mohbad. I'm taking the child. You are not going anywhere. You will go to prison. You will go and stay. Now, we are hearing some little bits of here and some kind of gist from spending. You're on your own, like I told you. You're on your own.